Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. This is your host, Lakeisha. Welcome to the open book. I hope everyone had a fantastic day today. Y'all, we are one day away from the weekend. I am so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Looking forward to this weekend. Um, I hope everyone had a fantastic day. I'm a little tired because when I tell you, it was a long day today, especially the latter part of the work day. But I wanted to bring all of my strength and energy to this live because I wanted to do this for about a week or so ago. And, every day it's something. Okay, y'all know how it is in the YouTube streets. We trying to be nosy, we're trying to be nosy and keep up with things. Okay. But yes, so I wanted to get into this topic. Oh my goodness. Let's see who we have in the house this evening. Hey, Rebecca Boo. She said, hey, open book. I want to let you know that I passed both of my online classes, final exams that I took a few days ago. Congratulations, Rebecca. Oh my goodness. I am so happy for you, sis. Y'all, let's show some love to Rebecca. She's been studying hard, y'all. Not only has she had time to go to class, but she had time to support because her support never stopped. Okay. She was all up in the chat still listening. Oh my goodness. Hey, Raw Truth. Hey, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, thank y'all for showing Rebecca some love. I love Rebecca. Hey, Esco. Hey, bro. Thank you for joining today. I've been missing you. Jackie is in the house. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining today. Kay Brown, hello again. Kay Brown was in there this morning. Critical, my sis is in the house. Hey, girl. Let's see if I'm. Oh, okay, there goes Shep. Oh, wait. Y'all, Aries. I see my girl Aries. I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing some people. Let me not skip over anybody. Okay. Esco said, hey, family. I see Shelly. Shelley's in the house. Oh, I got to call her by her new name, Shells. Okay. Thank y'all for showing Rebecca love. Hey, Angie. Thank you for joining, sis. Welcome, 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 everyone. Let me see if I'm missing anyone else. Uh-oh, Esco said he's been busy. Hey, believe me, I understand. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I wanted to get into this topic because I know a lot of you are content creators. And then we also have, and any content creators that are even not on here that may actually come back and watch this. I wanted to talk about, excuse me, this topic. Esco said, oh, okay, Shells, your mama named you Shelly. I'm going to call you Shelly. Oh my goodness. Hey, Lolo. Hey, sis. He said, your mama call you Shelly. I'm going to call you Shelly. Okay. And so there may be some content creators on here. There may be content creators that will watch the replay. And also some of you in the chat may have a goal of becoming a content creator. There are a lot of benefits of being a content creator. Um, you get to explore things that you're passionate about, okay? Talk about with others. You have others that are interested in the things that you discuss. And y'all know I can talk all day. So if talking is your thing, this is definitely the perfect thing for you to do, okay? It has a lot of different benefits. You can become monetized on various platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and then IG. Shout out to Lampo. Lampo been putting us on, to the IG monetization. Okay. They're doing it on Twitter as well. Y'all, I really don't even use my Twitter account. Or TikTok. I think no, not Twitter. I think you can be monetized on TikTok. I'm getting those confused. TikTok. I don't really use mine that much, but there are different platforms where you can become monetized. Lolo, you treat me average. Don't y'all start. And so there are a lot of different benefits, a lot of different positive things that come with being a content creator. Now, just like there are a lot of positive things, you also want to take into account some of the nasty things that go along with being a content creator. Sometimes we don't think about the whole picture. We just see something and we want it. We want to be a part of it, reap a lot of the benefits. But in reaping the benefits, are you ready for some potential possible problems? Okay. And so today we'll kind of talk through some of the things that I've even witnessed or noticed in various sectors between content creators, and how can we overcome those issues to make this an even better community, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on IG or TikTok. Hey D, Royal D is in the house. Thank you for joining. I love you, sis. D, she took a nap, baby. I wish. I want to take a whole day off just to take a nap. Okay, I missed that time. The summer is over. Okay, so one thing that we may ask ourselves is, what is content creation? So, content creation is the process of finding topics to attract your target audience. Then you plan, create, and publish content about those topics. Okay. So, pretty much finding something that interests not only you, but whoever your target audience is. So that's where you start. They teach us that in business classes as well. Who is your target audience? And so, in thinking about that, what are some things that interest my target audience? That helps you to focus your content. Esco says the country accent in full effect tonight. Oh Lord, don't start messing with me. Oh, am I really using it tonight? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey Tim, thank you for joining. Welcome. Critical said, Royal, can you see if I'm blocked on your channel? Oh Lord. D unblock Critical. Oh, okay. And so when you find your target audience, okay, then you create content. Your content is important because it's an effective mechanism for pulling people into and down your marketing funnel. Okay. And so this is what not only attracts people to your channel, you want to build up interest, keep their interest, and then not only that, also have enough content so that they'll want to come back to your channel. Trying to make sure because I'm going to multiple screens, make sure I don't miss anyone. Hey, Albert, thank you for joining. Hey, lady CW God's Child, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining today. And so recently, because I told y'all I was going to tell y'all this story about something I took note of in a particular sector. Y'all, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So now that we know kind of what content creation is, okay, and we think about how it's an overall good thing to be as a content creator. Tonight, we're going to look at the nasty side, though, that comes with that title and that territory. So in this particular sector, and I'm not going to name those channels and so forth, there were two content creators that had pretty much, and all this is alleged, I was just kind of going with their story of how it all happened. And so they had agreed on interviewing this lady, okay, for a story that they were covering. Now, I didn't realize that the lady, right before they were supposed to do the interview, that lady was also on a live, but she was on a different platform. She was on Facebook, and she was just doing a live talking to her people. Well, they were on a live together. And so one of the ladies, so, okay, let me try to give y'all some names so y'all can follow the story. We're going to do a pretend name. Let's say the first lady is Lady T. Okay, this is her channel that they're on. The other lady is Lady M. Okay, she is a guest on that lady's channel. Hold on one second. Okay, thank you for that. I apologize. My son back there screaming to the top of his lungs, singing. Okay. And so Lady M, now this is not her channel, but she's on the other girl's channel, but they're supposed to be working together to secure this interview. So Lady M gave out an amount that they were trying to collect. Lady T put her Cash App up. She said, okay, if you would like to make a donation towards securing this interview, you can send it to my Cash App. Okay. Now, Lady M said this huge dollar amount, $1,800. So she said that that's what the lady wanted for the interview. However, people were going from that particular chat to that other lady, the one who's supposed to be doing the interview, her live, and telling her what was going on. So now she's like, I didn't say that. And I'm like, okay, good, Albert. Hey, Brittany, welcome, sis. And so she said, no, I never gave an amount. Girl, $1,800. She said, I never gave them an amount or anything. So then the people come back. Now, y'all, I'm watching it in action. See, sometimes you got to watch everything in action. You can't just say, I'm going to watch this one live because you're missing something else that's taking place over here. So they came back to the live and they said, she didn't tell y'all $1,800. So the girl changes, Lady M changes the story. Because see, Lady T, she really let the girl that was getting interviewed kind of work out a lot of the details with Lady M. You know, they were texting and so forth. This is alleged. So she said, well, no. She didn't tell me $1,800. She said, you know, if anything, we wanted to give her. Lolo, I'm not using real names. You probably don't even know the people anyway. Just follow the story. Okay? Follow the story. She was like, her story started changing. She said, well, no, she didn't tell me $1,800. What I was going to do was surprise her. And so now it makes it look like y'all doing something fishy. Okay? So the girl was like, oh, Lord, Lady M, because this is her channel. She has more subscribers than Lady M. Okay? So now people are in there saying, well, why are you saying $1,800 if the lady's not charging the XYZ? So they work out and say, look, whatever y'all want to send, the lady said she would be fine with that. And so in the other lady's chat, she said that was fine. Whatever they want to bless her with, she wasn't looking for a specific dollar amount. So bam, they sent her the Cash App. right there on live. D said, I don't think she was going to keep, D said, I don't think she was going to keep half of that money. She probably was going to keep some of that money. Okay. So now the interview comes, y'all. I want y'all to see how nasty this can get. The interview comes. Now, all of this was scheduled on Lady T's live, which she has way more subscribers. So a lot of her subscribers went over because now we found out that it's on Lady M's platform. And people were like, I guess it's going to be on the other platform. So now everybody's showing up over to that particular live. Lady M brings up the lady that they're interviewing while Lady T was not up there yet. So, people were just chilling. We're asking questions, things like that. And so it kind of started getting further and further into the interview, and people started putting in the chat, where's Lady T? And she was like, oh, she's coming. I think she out shopping or doing something, but she'll be here. And so she kept on doing the interview. Y'all, Lady T showed up and the girl says, oh, Lady T's backstage. So we like, okay. She said, I'm going to get to a certain part in this. I'm going to do my part and then I'm going to bring her up. Okay. It was probably about 45 minutes into the interview, almost an hour, and people are still waiting because Lady T had, she's been following that story and had a lot of questions she wanted to ask. So then Lady T posts on her community wall that she cannot comment in the chat. Now, I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if she went and got on another page, because before you knew it, Lady T pops up in the comments and says, I don't like to be ignored. I'm out of here. And she left out of the chat. She never came up. So everybody started telling in the comments, Lady T's in the comments, let her back, let her up because she was backstage. Y'all, she ignored the comments. So I was like, oh, Lord, what is happening? I'm watching all of this in action. So then after that, what did D say? Because D kind of know this story too. I was so weak when they called her out. Yes, because they kept saying, go check backstage, go check backstage. She never did. So then all of a sudden, and welcome to anyone if I miss anyone, because I'm just trying to remember the story and tell it, so I'm not really looking at the chat. So people kept saying, oh, so now they mad because her subscribers are in there and you didn't let her up. So now the subscribers all up in the chat saying, you boring. They started calling her boring. Lady T would have done a better job at this interview. They started saying, where Lady T at? And all this. Y'all, the more that they started saying that, Lady M, you could tell she was getting mad. And so then she started focusing in on the comments. Now, she's supposed to be doing the interview. Baby, she started looking at those comments and she started saying, excuse me. So now she's bothered. That's not helping, and that's very distracting that y'all are saying that. And I'm up here trying to do an interview. I said that I was going to let her up. She is busy. I have her backstage. Boo, did you check backstage? Dreamy girl, this is a true story. D is a witness. She's been over there and saw all this in action. She's saying she backstage. Boo, she just came in this chat. So, y'all, the other girl that once she was interviewing, I think she started feeling uncomfortable because we felt like we were being fussed at. I promise you, y'all, this happened. God is my witness. I was watching it and in shock. My mouth was dropping. She was fussing at people in the comments now. So the girl that was doing the interview, that she was interviewing, she said, well, thank you. So she said, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. Just let me know if you want to do a part 2 with Lady T, whatever, because now the girl is wondering, where is Lady T? It's been an hour and 30 minutes. Okay. So the girl hops off, but the girl was smart because she came on here to do an interview, but baby, she had her Facebook Live going at the same time. And that was very, very smart. And I'm going to tell you why. So after the lady she was interviewing jumped off, That lady got gone. She said, I'm gonna go ahead. No, this is what she said too at the end. She said, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of engage with my Facebook audience. But thank you for this opportunity. So I had her live pulled up already on one tab, and I had the interview pulled up. So after she got off, Lady M is hot. Oh my God. She went in on those the people in the chat. And then after that, y'all, she either privated or deleted the live. She went off and never came back. So then the girl now, because she never put that live back out, has her footage on Facebook that she can then drop onto her own YouTube channel, because that girl didn't want anyone to get that interview. But she never brought her up. She never did. So then after that, she tried to make the girl look like she was into money, and took a little clip of her Facebook live saying that she was just for the money. The girl wasn't for the money. She said it didn't matter, but she was trying to cover why she finished that interview so early. And the other girl, Lady T, never did get a chance to do the interview on her platform. She had to do it on her own. The girl did come back, but it was on Lady T's platform, which I'm happy she still got a chance to do the interview. But she said that girl since then had been threatening her, sending threats via text messages, all kind of things. She even shared the text threads onto her community wall. Okay. Yes, Cindy. Hey, girl, you got to go back and listen to this. This is a true story, y'all. Okay. I'm not making this up. This really, really happened. And so it was so many working pieces to all of this until I was floored of how it all went down just so fast. Within a matter of hours, one person went from collaborating to now an enemy. Y'all, I'm trying to tell it as good as I can. But if y'all had sat there and watched it in action, you would have been floored. I have not seen that much like dishonesty and deceit and manipulation in action within hours. I mean, it was unbelievable. I just could not believe it. And so I was thinking, girl, I was floored. Okay. I just couldn't believe it. And people were watching this. Other content creators in that sector started going live, talking about they couldn't believe it. Hey, Mel. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. See, I didn't forget what you told me the other day. And I was like, oh my gosh. I just could not believe it. And so it just had me thinking about that particular story on top of other stories in different sectors, things that have been happening from one sector to another. Y'all, we saw what happened with Mrs. Nelda and Tia. Okay, the roasting. That was a battle. Okay, content creators roasting each other. It can get nasty. Okay. What did Dee say? It was so funny. Me and Open Book was all in the comments. Girl, me and Dee were watching all of that in action, and we just could not believe it. I'm telling you, I'm glad I got a witness. Yes, I see, sis. Thank you. I feel better now. Hey, Cherry. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. And so I was like, oh my goodness. So with that, a lot of different topics that I want to talk about that go with the nasty side of being a content creator. Some things that you may experience and how can we change that? And then also, if you're an up and coming content creator, these are some things to think about before getting into it. Because it's not to discourage you, but it's to give you a full picture. Because yes, everyone wants to make money. Everyone wants to have 1 million subscribers. Even Rose, okay, we talk about her with the Queen of Kings. I'm pretty sure months ago, She was very, very excited, her and her husband, about the direction of their channel. They're about to get these million subscribers. They finally went over the mark. And as soon as she pretty much hit over 1 million subscribers, bam, one video brought her a lot of negative attention. And she probably is rethinking, because I don't think she has tough skin for this, okay? You have to have some tough skin. It can get very nasty. One thing that you may encounter with being a content creator is covering the same topic. It's inevitable, okay? It's inevitable. We talked about this on the live the other day. There are multiple thousands of content creators talking about the same topic. It's not a matter of us covering the same topic. It is, how do you bring your originality, your creativity to that topic? And how can you make it work for your channel? For example, and I've been given a variety of examples. If we were to think about the topic of hair, I'm just giving a very basic example. If I'm covering the topic of hair and I have 20 million other people covering the topic of hair, you can go many places with the topic of hair. You could talk about the variety of hair. Cindy said, I'm okay with just being a content consumer. Girl, oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Mel said, Miss D, I'm great, just finished doing the laundry. Okay, she folding the clothes. I need to get there. Okay. Thank y'all. Shout out to all of the mods. Thank y'all so much. You can talk about the different types of hair. Hi, Tina's Testimony. Welcome. Thank you for joining. You can then, another content creator could talk about different styles. Another content creator could bring in an expert, okay, a stylist to do a hair tutorial. Okay, so look at multiple things that you're hitting. You're all talking about hair, but what topic are you able to pull out of that is a part of your creativity, your passion, and what your target audience wants to hear about? Okay, so it's not about, oh, we covering the same topic. What are you doing with that particular topic that makes it unique? Now, in covering the same topics, okay, we have to be careful of this, because in college, you can get kicked out of college for doing this. Plagiarizing, okay? If they find out that you done copied somebody's work, you're getting kicked out. Okay? You got to give credit to the person who came up with the content if you're going to use their content. If you are doing research, you have to write out APA format. Okay? Where did you get that research from? Who did it come from? Because those are not your words. So you have to give credit to the people. Lolo said, I will just be a chill, laid back CC. Okay, Lolo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can be chill and laid back, but that does not stop people from coming for you. Okay. So that could be another that we add to the list. Content creating is not easy if you do it right. It's time consuming. That's why I don't go live often myself. Yes, it can when you're doing it the right way. It really can. Correct. Credit shows integrity. Thank you, Critical. Okay. When you give people credit for their content, they don't have a problem really with you using it, because it's really giving them, it's driving people to their book or their song or their video or whatever you are using it for. Just give them credit. Even when I did the clocking it yesterday, I didn't come up with that. I said, shout out to Chanel. Chanel is the one that came up with clock it. We were clocking it all day. So that wasn't even mine. So I don't even want people to think that I'm the one came up with that. Chanel says that in her lives, and I gave her a shout out. So you won't let me take so you won't let me take your research sis. Now, if they give you permission, yes. And also tell them, your people, I've been given permission to share this, from that person. Yes, it's too much. That's why I take days off. Right. Because it can be, y'all, I have a whole notepad that I go through, look at certain things, videos, take notes from that. If I'm looking at a live, I'm taking notes from that and so forth. So that's a sisterhood. That sisterhood status. I love it. Right. Clock that. Low. Okay. So then, let me go back. Okay. So in that could be a possible solution. Okay. Don't get upset if people are covering the same topic that you're covering, because it's going to happen. If something happens in the celebrity world with Diddy, guess what? You got 50,000 people talking about Diddy. But what research are you bringing to it? What part of Diddy are you talking about? So those are ways to get past that type of conflict with being a content creator, with other content creators. Okay. Just trying to make it original, trying to make it yours. Make yours stand out. Who? It wasn't in here, was it? Oh, Shelly. Shells, you still in here? Okay, she probably snuck out because I think she could. All right, so let's see what's next. All right, another problem that you may see that can sometimes get nasty is scheduling. Okay, times, especially this will probably go more so if you're in similar sectors. If you are sharing some of the same subscribers, where a lot of people work. Okay, so it just depends on, if they want to do it when they get off. Some people it's a certain time of day that they like to go live, but sometimes you're going to clash. Okay, you are going to clash, but you will notice that there are certain people that may schedule lives the same time that you do on purpose. Lolo said, okay, let's see. Critical said, audience notices too. Yes, the audience can notice when certain things are happening too. So is going live more beneficial than posting videos because editing takes me forever? You know what? I was thinking that too, Tina. Um, in which that was a solution I was actually about to talk about with the scheduling, because that can arise whether it's on purpose or not. One solution could be to record videos. You can record your lives, like I've done a couple on StreamYard, just like how we're talking live now. It's like we would have a live going, and people can comment in the chat, and actually you are able to comment more during that time, because when I'm up here, it's some of y'all's comments I'm not seeing because I'm talking, I'm going to different screens and so forth. So it's like you can schedule those. Now the editing, I'm telling you, that does take work, because sometimes it's like a week out from when, when I want to do it live. I've had to go through, find this video, making my own, put some editing behind it because of what happened early in the year. I'm like, let me just not straight share stuff. Let me try to fix it up some so they won't think that, you just being just lazy. They say they trying to target like lazy content creators on YouTube. So yes, I get you, sis. It can take forever. If you're live and you have your videos ready, I noticed like on screen backstage, I found that to be quicker for me. Just bringing them and already having them lined up backstage. So that's another idea. Once you edit your videos, just have them waiting for you, and then you can just move them forward. Okay, let's see. Tina, I want to do videos, that editing. Yeah. Let's see. So time consuming. It can be. Okay. And so that's a potential solution around that, instead of just like, I mean, it's a common courtesy. Like, you don't have to tell people when you're going live, just like they don't have to tell you when they're going live. Okay. But I found that there are some people in sectors that are kind enough to say, okay, when are you going live? Maybe I'll schedule mine this time. But then there are sometimes it's just not going to work like that, because you have things you have to do. They have things they have to do. And so you just have to pretty much do it for when it works for your time. And then the people can either watch it live, or they can come back and watch the replay. Yes, it is. And I'm pretty sure those some people have long videos that they have to really go through and edit. I'm not there. Okay. I'm not technologically savvy like that. Okay. Thank you so much, sis. Okay, so let's see. That's that. Okay, so don't let scheduling get you frustrated, because I know that can be a frustration. Just try to find, sometimes you just got to jump in where you fit in. That's why I say at the end, click the bell, because you never know when I'm going to go live. Because some days I just don't know. I really don't know. So you could try recording your live, and that way you can take your time and go through your videos the way you want to, and then do them as a live premiere. You can do an instant premiere, or you can schedule it just like a live. Okay. And so that may help with that. I never said lives because of the live racers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so that goes with the nasty side. Okay. Because y'all, people will see that you're going live, and they will jump live 5 or 10 minutes before you're live. It's sad to say, but it can get nasty like that. Okay. It really can. And so some people don't do it because of that reason. But on the other hand, you want to give your subscribers time to know, let me be ready, let me get my snacks, let me get situated by that time. So it's just one of those things where you're just like, you just got to go for it. Okay. And just block out everybody else. And my pastor, my first lady, she used to always say this, and it helps me. She said, go with the goers. Okay. If some people want to go to that other live, let them go to the other live. They'll come back and watch a replay if they support you like that. You just got to let it go. Do what works for you and not worry about other people, because that can become an issue. And then you'll find yourself fighting, because if y'all are sharing the same subscribers, it can turn into like this little back and forth. Oh, okay, you want to go live when I'm going, oh, okay, I'm going to go live. We don't have to do all of that. Wait, we all can't go live at the same time if we are sharing the same mods too. Okay? Yeah. So if you are a content creator, that's something to think about if you're in the same sector. I've tried to mod people that are not really mods in everybody's channel, because what happens is, if you do go live at the same time, then your mods are going back and forth, and that can be taxing, because I've had to do that when modding for, even today I was just jumping in lives. Hey, how y'all doing? Hello chat. Going to the next one. Hey, how you doing? Because I'm modding for various channels, so it's not like I don't want to be in there, but we're splitting up our time. So it's good to find people that you trust and that are not really modding for a lot of different channels, because it does free them up. That is so true. That's why I stopped scheduling. Okay. That happened to me for 2 months. I just stopped scheduling. So a lot of people stop scheduling. Okay. Oh my God. Yes, that's why I stay in my lane. I'm not telling nobody nothing. D is funny. She's ain't telling nobody nothing. She said she just gonna pop out. Yeah, it's a catch-22. I noticed it's a couple of ways to go live, which is better. Like, do you mean like the platform as far as like StreamYard versus going through YouTube? Forget catch-22. It's a pew pew pew. Critical silly. Brittany said, "You guys that are content creators have to do a lot of work. I understand why some people take a day or two and do things that they enjoy, right? Because it does take a lot of work, and you want it to go well." Let's see what else. Okay, D said, "Lolo, I don't care about the mod because I'm always in my chat." Right, because there's been times, and that's why I started adding different mods because of schedules. Because some mods are at work, like Lolo works a lot. Dreamy Girl, she works let's see, in the mornings. And so I found myself with no one there. So then another one of my mods, Aries, is always in here. She became a mod. She was here like in the morning, early morning. Shelly Shell, she's liable to sleep in some days, you know. And so Miss Mel is one of the late night crew. And she told me, okay, she was like, "Baby, when I'm gonna be blue? Because me and you been knowing each other long. Why ain't blue?" Okay. So shout out to Miss Mel. Now D was first. Okay. She was the first mod over here. Because baby, D might be napping. D might be out in the streets early in the morning. I never know when she gonna pop in. Her and Tiff. I never know when they're gonna pop in. Tiff sleeps in. So, you know, you just have to have a variety of mods for different times of the day that's gonna, you know, be able to work with you. I was geeked about a moving background. Forget editing. Girl, I meant to tell you, I need for you to show me how to do that. Cause that was so neat. I just know how to talk my ish and keep it moving. Oh my God. Okay. Schedule. Right. A lot of people are at work. Yeah, because you up late. Okay. All right. So the next thing could be motives. Okay. So in thinking about that story that we were talking about, Lady M, I questioned her motives from the beginning of that situation. Was she just trying to get subscribers to her channel? Was she trying to get extra money? Now, no one can prove motives. Like, we can't go into your heart and say, "Oh, this person did this maliciously," or you know, "This person did this on purpose." How can you prove that? So, you as a content creator, it is important to operate with integrity. God knows, if no one else knows, your motives of getting close to people. You know your own motives. And so that's where some of the nastiness can come to also. Because some people may try to call and get information, befriend you just to get further along. They don't mind stepping on whoever they have to step on to get to the top. Hey, humble me. Hi. Sorry I'm late open. Hope I haven't missed much. Girl, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay to hear the first story. Hey, Shine Bright for you. How you doing, sis? Welcome. Yeah, so motives. Just be careful. Okay? Be careful. Use discernment of who you allow close to you. And who, I thank God for the content creators that don't mind sharing ideas, that walk in integrity, that give shout outs and props to the people who say certain things and use certain videos and so forth. Shout out to you all. Kudos, okay, for doing that, because you know why you do certain things as a content creator. So don't be the one that's being nasty because you have bad motives for other content creators. D said, Lord Jesus, I'm scared of people. I ask God to keep them away. Please don't inbox me or nothing. Right, right. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, next. Taking and or sharing subscribers. Um, that can also turn into some nastiness because some people are really caught up on numbers. Okay, more subscribers also goes into, in fact, it factors into the amount of money you make, and so there are different ways that people will use different strategies to get other people's subscribers. But we have to look at subscribers as people. We can't force people's hands. Okay. Let people go wherever they want to go. If they want to go to this channel, if they want to go over to another channel, okay. This is social media. It's not jail. Okay. It's not jail. And we don't have to to different go through different tactics to try to steal. And it's, I don't even see how, I don't even like using that word, because how do you steal or take a subscriber? People can try it, but I mean, if people are interested in what you are giving, the content and the topics, they're going to want to come back. Now, if they think you're boring or they don't like something, they probably won't. But give them a chance to make the decision of where they are allowed to go. D don't be playing. She be like, oh, hell no. I don't want nobody close to me. Girl, Critical said, that's nasty work trying that. Yes. Okay. Y'all in that nasty work stuff. Clock it. Okay. Shout out to Chanel. Now, I don't hit nobody inbox I don't trust. Right. Child, it shouldn't be that serious. I can't keep up. Like, I literally, D, I don't blame you. This YouTube is, look at y'all with the, I guess today is the nasty work word. Okay. Now I don't know who came up with the nasty work word. I can't give them credit because I don't know who it is. I barely can keep up with my own stuff. Okay. But y'all, there are some people who follow your channel and other people's channels and numbers so closely until if you needed to know some data about your channel, just ask them. What were my numbers? What were my subscribers 2 days ago? How many views did I get on that video I did? Oh, baby. Okay. They are watching your channel closely. So you will have people that watch your channel. You have to understand that. And if they see you getting more and more and more, some people's motives are, let me either stop that or let me see if I can get a piece of that pie. It can get very nasty. Okay? This is just so you'll have a full, okay, a full perspective of being a content creator, and make sure you have tough skin. Make sure you have discernment. Make sure you have a forgiving heart. know when to not give in to temptation of wanting to always pop off and stuff. She say, listen, baby, give me all the subs. I will drop it low for a sub. Oh my goodness, girl. Not drop it low. uh-uh. Girl, what book? Girl, do I need to turn it into a book? Look, that could be for the ebook class. Now that's nasty, girl. Now that's nasty work down in the trailer park. Oh my goodness, y'all are funny. Which brings us to jealousy and envy. So, we talked about that this morning. Y'all, I mean, we can't be jealous and envious of others, okay? We cannot allow that to enter our hearts because we don't know what people went through the process. We had Tina and Mel on here even talking about that earlier, the amount of work that they may be putting in on the back end. Okay. Research, editing videos. So you see that part and see how well of a life they had, but are you willing to put in that work? That's why we have to focus in on our own lane. Okay? Because we don't know what people had to go through to get to where they are. Enjoy your blessings. Enjoy your numbers. Even if, I know people, oh my gosh, you only got 100 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm over here with 50K. But the very person you look down on could very well the next day have 100K. One video could skyrocket their numbers. Never get too high and mighty and caught up in numbers. These are just not numbers and subscribers. These are people. And we have to be careful on how we handle ourselves as content creators and also how we handle our channels, especially if you've been blessed with success. Teach other people how to do that. We don't have to get nasty in order to be successful. We don't have to have the 400 or 500 subscribers and look at someone with 10K and get jealous and envious of them. How long did it take for them to get there? Those are questions that you need to ask. They probably have to put in a lot of work. What did they do? Ask them questions. Sometimes we don't want to ask people that are further along or that look successful questions because we don't want them to think we don't know or that it may belittle me in some way. No, it's like, I see where you are. I'm trying to get there. So can you give me some tips? Okay. Because I know Lampo, I give her a thanks, was giving me a lot of tips for my Facebook channel. Baby, I was looking at how she was working Facebook and then was asking questions. I wasn't jealous of her. I was amazed how she was like building these pages, building. Now she's on IG and things. I want to learn from people they're doing things. They're out finding out ways to do it. They're sending you videos on how to do things. Yep, it's not. I got my little 84 subs so far. Great, that's a blessing. Okay. Lolo, you gonna like Tiff dancing on camera, then her side started hurt. She had the whole chat in pain. Girl. Okay. So we don't have to be jealous or envious. Just focus on your own lane. That's pretty much it. And be your best self. Be your best channel. Be your best content creator. Because we start getting those feelings when we're too focused on others. Right. Sometimes it's best to get it out the mud too. Right. Because you'll appreciate it. Yes, D. She helped D too. Thank you so much, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis, did I speak? I think I did. Girl, because people were coming in. If I didn't, forgive me. Doxing. Now, y'all, in one sector, those content creators will tell you if they're gonna dox you. I was like, well, good Lord. I don't want to be over here. Baby, they tell each other, oh, I'm gonna dox you on my page. Wait, what? We just telling people we about to find their information to put up. Whew, Lord, when I tell you they are hardcore, I'll just be observant. I don't say nothing. Okay, they have channels where all they do is beef. I'm like, this how y'all do over here? Yes, they girl, doxing, y'all, that is dangerous. Like, oh my gosh, that is so dangerous, and it's used as an intimidation tactic. But I mean, putting people's personal information out there is illegal and dangerous. Like, we don't have to get nasty like that and start doxing people. And it's not that serious. Like, even if you do the old school like roasting, going back and forth, but that's a tough one. Because I mean, and that's in multiple sectors where people are doing that to each other because they have beef with each other. So they feel like, I'm gonna share your information, you put that out there so people can call your phone, blow your phone up, do all of that. That's serious. Okay, it can get nasty. Name calling and threats. So if doxing, that's one strategy that can happen. But then you have people that start making threats to each other, texting, like the girl said. The one girl, Lady M, was texting her threats. And so she just had to like show receipts, like she's saying, I'm taking money and all that. So I'm just gonna show y'all the Cash App receipt and all of that. I mean, it can get nasty. Like, seriously. And I just feel like with the name calling and things of that sort, just try not to hit below the belt. Like, I know people gonna get into stuff and I would prefer, I just hate to see it, but there are just some levels that I just think we shouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? When we start just talking about all kind of like bringing kids into stuff, parents, I don't know why mamas get thrown into stuff. I'm gonna tell my kids, when you start going back and forth with somebody, don't say your mama and put me in that. I swear on God, I swear on my mama. Don't swear nothing on me. Why is it always mamas? We don't hear nobody talking about the dad. I swear on my daddy. They don't talk about the dad. Okay. They want to talk about mamas. Okay. Leave me out of it. We don't need to talk about nobody mama. Kids. It's a level, y'all. It's a level of integrity. I mean, this morning I was talking about reverential fear. It's like some people have lost reverential fear of God, that we just saying whatever. And I mean, it's just getting very nasty. It's getting very nasty. Girl, who's she talking to? See how it's getting nasty now? Who Lolo talking to? Because I already said I was going to expose some voice notes. Okay. Wait a minute. Critical said I'm releasing Social Security notes. She pulling up. Who pulling up? Oh, girl. Medical records. Lord have mercy, y'all. Okay, D. Lord, please don't start doing all that. She said, let's keep it cute. Angie said, I'm going to just dox myself and say everybody in trouble. She said, I'll put my own stuff out there before you do. Oh my goodness. I told y'all. Wait a minute. Lolo said, I'm connecting your phone to a sex hotline number. Oh my goodness, girl. Let me find out it's an 800 credit score. We're going to find and buy everything. Hey, Mama Three. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Yeah, they be talking about your greasy granny. Baby, they put moms in everything. I'm telling y'all kids at school, I used to hear them. Y'all been getting like a lot of bad stuff put on y'all. I swear on my mom. I don't have time for all that. It's just messy and it's not cool. Right. I don't like the mess in the games. I pretty much stay over in my lane. I'll be in some bushes, but as far as playing games, no, you don't have to play games. You're too focused on your stuff, your content, your business. So those are things to think about if you are a content creator or if you strive to be a content creator. Just having a full perspective is definitely not classy, it's trashy. Okay. um and just have a full picture. Most of all, like Dee said, she stays in her lane. She doesn't really talk to others. She operates a one-man team. You know, she has her mods in there. She doesn't have a whole lot of mods. And I've learned a lot from a lot of content creators that I've watched and that do this thing, you know, with integrity in the right way. Yes, we may not have the hundreds of people in chats, but you know what? I'd rather have people that are consistent, that are here for some quality content and that will come back. You know, not just being nosy because it's a topic that I'm just into and not down in anything that has drama and things of that sort. But we can't always focus on the number. It's quality over quantity. And eventually, God starts building. We may not get there faster than someone else, but we'll get there. Your success does not always look like the success of another content creator. Thank you, Lolo. And I'm going to drop the link if we have any content creators in the chat that wanted to share maybe an experience or a tip, something that has happened to you. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Lolo said her twerking lives will be quality. Girl, you're going to have everybody over there. Okay. Oh my goodness. She's going to have everyone. Okay. So if you have like something that you can share with some tips with content creators, excuse me, you can come up and share a tip with us or an experience because we have a few in the chat. And we have one already here. My sis Royal D is in the house. Hey, sis.
Hey, girl.
How you doing? Your phone went out in and out a little.
Girl.
I
I
couldn't
said,
hear
let me.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I
Yeah,
can hear you.
being a content creator is not easy. It's a very hard task. You gotta stay on it. You know, sometimes it'll make you want to give up. For real, for real. It really would. I feel like that sometimes. I really do. And sometimes when I feel like that, I just don't go live. I get depressed sometimes. You know, I just don't want to be bothered. A lot of my people, they hit me up on the back end. D, you okay? You okay? Some I answer, some I don't. Some I don't trust everybody. The ones I really literally do trust, I let them know what's going on, how I'm feeling or whatever. But I have a lot of trust issue with people, so I don't put everybody in everything.
Right.
Sometimes I see inbox me, I don't even open up and read it. I don't know, I just get stuck sometimes. I guess it's just my trust issues. And not only that, from being a content creator in a nasty, nasty sector I came from, it was not a good sector over there. Those people are very evil and demonic. Oh my God. It's nothing over there they will not do to you. I put it like that. Nothing over
Wow.
there that they will not do. This sector has nothing really on the sector over there.
Wow.
You had more evil content creators over there than you had over here. This is just a little beef going back and forth, but over there, they was like, they was very demonic. I mean, they'll dox the pastor and
Oh
call the
Lord.
pastor church and um talk about the pastor, and um, they'll put your daddy up in the cast, your mama. Like, they was very demonic over there. So,
So what would be so D, like what would be like an example of something that would make a person in that sector kind of go off? Like what was some of the main reasons?
if you come for their kids, um, um, the children, their mother. If you start to line about what you got, say if you say you own a house or you got a car, oh bitch, you ain't got nothing. You live low budget, you in a hotel, you this, you that. Then before you know it, they dox you.
Oh my God.
Everything up. Everything up. The hotel you live in, where your mama last worked, where your mama was laid to rest at. Like, everything was just so demonic. Like, they was very evil spirit people over there. And it came to a point until I used to just stop going live. Okay, that's when I had my first platform. This is the second platform. I used to cry. I used to literally used to cry because I used to ask God to help me, to get me away from this. I didn't know how to move. So God answered my prayers. And one day I met Jaffe. And I'm gonna always say, yes, I'm gonna always I give people their props no matter what.
Right.
You know? Jaffe knew the situation, so he helped me out. He started coming over there to that sector, coming on my platform. Barry Boots did, Lisa Love. That's when I met you. And that's how I moved on.
Right.
He was sharing me out every day. Every day he was like, "I got you, D. I got you." Every day. So what it was, every Sunday he would do a live with me every Sunday, and we'll talk about relationships, friendships, to help me get the hell away from there.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad. Like, oh my God. When I tell you my anxiety was all over the place, like I was literally feel like I was fighting for my life over there to stay above water.
Wow.
Like, I felt like I knew these people in real life. It was, I never seen so much evenness in my world. So that's why over here I stay in my lane. I don't bother. No. Well, Mel in the chat, she understand what I'm talking about because we both came from the same sector.
Oh, okay. So she
Right.
knows. So this is
Yes.
nothing to y'all.
So this sector is really nothing compared to where me and Mel came from. And to be honest, with this sector and that sector, it would be a war. We would have to just get off YouTube, period.
Wow. That's
Like,
crazy.
I literally used to cry. I did, no lie. And a lot of my supporters to be like, D, hold in there. God got you. Hold on. And it ain't that because God was telling me to don't stop, keep going. Right. But I it was just too much.
Right.
It was too much. It was like I was so stressed. Like, my PTSD was just all over the place. And a lot of people probably like, oh my God, D don't get nothing over here, because I have my reasons why. I don't care who fight them battle. Don't tell me. I don't care about it. I don't want to be in nobody's lives when y'all going back and forth with other content creators. I just don't want to be in the mix of that. I don't. So I let people feel the way they want to feel about me, say what they want to say about me, because I just don't want to be involved. But at the end of the day, I love everybody, but I don't want to be in a mixture of that. That's
Right.
between y'all. Y'all fight that battle because of what I came from in the other sector. And I laid low because I didn't want to be doxxed.
Right. Exactly.
I thought about my kids. And not really my kids, my grandkids, my mom. I didn't want somebody to put my mom up. I didn't want somebody to put my deceased dad up. Now my mom is gone home to be with the Lord. I don't want nobody. You know how much that would hurt me that you putting up my mother?
That part. That's sad. Now,
Like they
did
had no filter. Oh, I remember one day, and I ain't gonna call no name. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't even want to tell the story, but good God Almighty. I was in the bushes. It had got so bad that you have to stay in the bushes because it
yeah.
got so bad that was even coming from the subs. Yeah, bitch. I'm gonna use Lolo as an example. Yeah, bitch, Lolo. What you say? I got you. I'm gonna find out who you is, bitch. I got you. Watch this. They will find Lolo out in 2 days. They'll post everything about her. That's how bad it had got.
Wow. So
I'm
D,
telling you.
Brittany said, what made you come to this sector?
Because I just said because of Jaffe. Jaffe, what happened was when Jaffe first made his Facebook page and started covering for the truth, I found him on Facebook. God just sent him to me. I ran across his page and I just stayed in his bushes for a little while.
Mm.
And I said, oh, okay, he cool. I like him. So I started interfering in his chat and stuff like that. And I remember I started speaking out of nowhere. You and Boots. And we started laughing in the chats and stuff like that. Then he moved over to YouTube. Before he moved up to YouTube, I inboxed him and told him I had a platform, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay, I got you. We're going to work something out. He knew the situation and everything. And he helped me out from there. And he brought me over here. Now, when I first got over here, it was nothing like it was now. So I want
No.
to say that.
Nothing
Okay?
like what?
It was nothing like it is now. A lot of content creators that's content creators over here now. They was not content creators when I came on the scene.
Wow.
Okay. And also when I was in the other sector, I knew Sweet Mom then because
Okay.
Sweet Mom was supporting me in the other sector over there.
Okay. Hey, sweet
And
mom.
we was gonna collage together and do panels together on narcissists, right? Because she used to always come to my other channel in the other sector, and I used to talk about it a lot.
Okay.
But what happened before we can collage and do things like this together, that's when the saga got real dirty and deep, and we never had a chance to do anything.
Wow. It's a small world. Oh my
So that's
goodness.
how I met Sweet Mom. I've been knew Sweet Mom too from the other sector because I was following her in the other sector and she was following me. And I always felt like she was a sweet person. She used to always come in my chat and say different things about narcissists and her family and stuff like that. So that's how I got to meet her. I didn't just meet her when I came in this sector.
Okay. Okay, I got you. And see, that shows too, y'all, that even from that other sector, how bad it can get until you have to pretty much leave a sector and go somewhere else. Like it shouldn't even be that way. But I'm glad that you and Mel and Sweet Mom got out of that. And then it's funny how y'all all ended up here again.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very scary over there. I used to cry. I really did. I really used to cry. Like my spirit would just grieve over there the way they was treat people. And it had got so bad over there, y'all. I will not tell y'all no lie. The FBI was even involved. The local police got involved. The local police was on fucking panels, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. This shit can get nasty.
Wow. Oh my
It can
God.
get nasty.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay? People was going live showing the police was at their doors because people was calling the police on them, sending CPS to their house. People was going live. It was one lady over there, her mom and her sisters, they all is content creators in the same sector. Oh my God, Lord have mercy, Jesus. And D-Ham boys.
Now,
Didn't
I know they recently did that too, over in the Rose sector, Queen of King sector too, that they've been talking about that, sending police, CBS, all of that stuff. It can get nasty. Oh my gosh. I understand what you're saying.
you
Um,
get and you got to be careful about a lot of things like when you do like say for instance if you want to do y'all do a group and y'all want to meet up and everybody rent a hotel or Airbnb or something like that, a meet
Right.
and greet. So they did a meet and greet over there, and the meet and greet went crazy, crazy. Okay. Um, they was trying to make the meet and greet as safe as they could, but come to turn out, the meet and greet did not turn the way they want. Maybe a week later, after the meet and greet, everybody started exposing everybody that went to the meet and greet. It was enemies mixed in the meet and greet, meaning that this person, these two content creators that gave the meet and greet, they was thinking everybody was cool with each other, this and that. Come to find out, people wasn't cool. People were sent in to get information on people, plot on people, see what people were saying, see what people was doing. They came back from the meet and greet. People was going on panels stating what was going on in the meet and greet, what was talked about, who was talked about. So this is why I move people the way I move over here, because where I came from. You understand what I'm saying? So if you come from a place and you already know what it's about, you're not gonna get yourself engaged in it.
Wow. I understand.
And that's why I say, I'm telling y'all, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna tell you, between this second and that second, it'll be a brawl. That's all I got to say. It will go down.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So y'all can happen other places. Now, y'all, we have a special guest up here. How these likes, y'all know I don't ask about the likes too much, but how those likes liking right now? Okay, get those dollars, cash apps ready. We have someone on the panel. Miss Lolo, only one Lolo with the info. Hey, sis.
Hey, Lolo.
Hey, sis. I am still under the weather with this tonsil thing. It don't hurt no more, but I'm trying to get my voice back or whatever. But yeah, Miss D, she has warned us plenty of times in her lives. She's been like, do not go over there. I'm telling y'all right now, if you go over there, I'm not going to save you. Don't ask, don't do nothing. Don't come to me.
I
D
sure
used
did.
to have me wonder. I used to say, well, D, what kind of sector is it?
I'm not going to tell y'all what sector. Yeah, she said, I'm not going to tell y'all what sector. Just don't take your butts over there. I'm already giving you hands up right now. I'm hollering in the chat. I'm not going. I'm not going.
Wait a minute. I'm like, well, how we
Yeah.
gonna know if we over there? We don't know which sector it is.
Well, to be honest, I did have some of my supporters have hit me up and say, D, do you know this person? And I do not engage. So I do get said a lot sometimes.
Yeah, that's what
I
we
do.
try to tell the
I
subscribers.
said, please don't.
Don't engage. Y'all still be in the chat popping out.
Because you might get you. And listen, if you go over there and they ain't never seen you before, they'll be like, bitch, who are you, a ops? They'll curse you out in the chat and everything. They won't even welcome your ass in. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
So Lolo, you're a new content creator. What tips or what questions or advice would you like to give for your channel?
But baby, I don't have no tips yet because I haven't been through the experience yet. I haven't been through it. But I'm listen, I'm just the try me type of girl. Try me, and you see what you're gonna get. You'll mess around and find out. That's the type of person that I am. But other than that, I just want all the advice that I can get in moving forward. I only did one live so far, but other than that, I have been sick. I have been traveling. I've been working, so I haven't had a chance to really, get out there and do my thing yet. And so I need all the advice that I can get from y'all because y'all are experienced to me, So I'm just learning along the way.
Just be careful. Brittany said, Royal G, there is still some people that support you from the other sector. Yeah, it do. Are you still within the content creator? No way. No way. Hell to the no. But some of the supporters that come in my chat, I do still respect them and they still support me. But no, I'm not cool with I don't need no way.
I know from experience, just from the saga, you know, be careful who you talk to. Um, I know from experience, just from the, be careful who you get too close with.
Yes.
I know from experience, just not being a content creator, just being a sub and just
Yeah,
observing
yeah,
everything. So I'm learning that way as well as I go on my journey. But I like to just pretty much like I said, I'm not hitting nobody inbox up that I do not trust under those circumstances. I do have discernment in some areas I don't. Like I said, I'm still learning or whatever.
yeah.
But Miss D, you cannot stop me from hitting you up because you already know what it is. I look at you like you my mama. So
Yeah, but no, when I
and
had
I
that
trust
conversation with
you.
you, I enjoyed it. I really did. I really did.
Yeah, and
You
I
know, I
trust
didn't feel
you.
no type of
And
way.
anything that we have said to one another, it has never left. You know, some of my deepest,
Nope.
darkest
And that
secrets.
and yeah, and
So
that been ever since last year, right, Lolo?
yes,
Yeah,
it's been
that been
ever
since
since
last
last
year.
year. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So I don't have no worries or no concerns when I'm hitting up Miss D in her inbox. I don't have to worry about none of that. Ain't no voice notes, ain't none of that. None of that stuff right there don't fly with me. It don't fly with Miss D. It don't fly with none of my close friends that I deal with. Because for one, I'm not stupid. And you know what I'm saying? Some people just be just stupid and just, hey, I'm just gonna listen, you cool with me? We cool, we just talking for a minute. So I'm just gonna just tell you everything. I'm just gonna tell you all my feelings of. No, you cannot do that. You just
Yeah,
cannot do that. You
Right.
got to be very, very careful,
but I'm
and you
still
got to
working on
listen, trust the
myself because
person.
I think I need. I'm still working on myself as far as like because I don't I don't want to run everybody away from me by not trusting everybody. So I'm still working on myself to that aspect, but I feel like every time I do let my guard down, I get stabbed in the back again. But I'm working hard on that. I'm not saying I'm perfect with it, but I am working
Right.
on it because of all the things have happened. And when I was in the other sector, Mel always came in my chat. She always supported me. She always came in my chat all the time. She always did give me encouragement words. When I was in the other sector, she know how disappointed I used to get and stuff like that. You know, but she always gave me encouragement words. I did have a lot of people over there that gave me encouragement words, but it was just a lot, and I didn't. I felt like I was in the wrong place, and I just asked God to remove
Mhm.
me, and I was glad to be removed. And that's
Right.
why I'm where I'm at today. I don't trust too many people. All that back end stuff, I just don't want to deal with it. Because it got really, really, really nasty over there, and I just didn't understand it. It was just so
Right.
demonic, and evil, and you know what? I wasn't involved in it, but it still hurted me as a person to see us as women act the way it was going on. And I
Right.
feel the same
Mhm.
way, because it's just where my heart is at, So that's why sometimes I take my breaks because if I don't, I have a whole meltdown.
Okay.
And
Right.
I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I won't even tell nobody I'm not going live. I would just wake up and I would hit open book. I'm gonna say open book. I'm not feeling myself today. I'm not gonna go live.
Right.
Mhm.
Because I feel like time is coming. I can feel when I'm having one.
And Miss D, I could
And I
tell
suffer
too
with.
when you would talk about the other sector, Miss D. When you would talk about the other sector, I could tell how it had an impact on you when
Right.
you would talk about it because you was very, very passionate about it. And you like, I'm just telling y'all now, listen, you better listen to me. You better take heed. Do not go over there. Even though we was still trying to be nosy and find out where. You're like, I'm not telling you where because it's just gonna prevent it helps prevent us to from going to see and being nosy and we
Yeah.
learning the hard way,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
And then
So
people that
and I
I love, I always try to protect. You know what I'm saying? People I love, I try to protect them. I don't want them to get caught up in nothing, you know, and then it's hard to find your way out of it and you get jammed up and stuff like that. So that's why,
Uh-oh.
you know, in the
Miss
negative.
D, You was going out, Miss D.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Can
was
you hear
going
me?
out just now. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Can you hear
But
me?
I only trust.
I,
I can hear you.
Okay.
yeah, we can hear you.
I only trust a few people on that
Okay.
back end. It's just, that's just where it is. I know it's not going to go nowhere, and I'm just going to tell you right now. It's open. It's Shelly Shell. It's Miss D. It's Break Room 411. And who else I speak with on the back end? Let me tell you something. Me and Miss Mel has had communications on the back end. Never went anywhere. Never went anywhere at all. So you definitely got to be able to trust who you deal with,
Right.
period. When you are dealing with being even a sub or just a content creator, you get what I'm saying. But with
Right.
my
Yeah.
deepest things that I know that's bothering me, I know exactly who I can go to, who I can turn to, and they can give me their feelings 100%. And if I need to be critiqued on it, or I need to be put in my place about something, that I know I can go to these folks and they can tell me the real, and I take it and I learn from it.
Right.
It would never be a hard feeling thing, because no matter how old you get, you can still learn. There's people that know a whole lot more than what I know.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be very
And
careful
and one
of
of my
who I
moms
talk
were
to.
open book, Mara, my mom from the other state. She been with me for a long time. And we talk every now and then, and she tell me they still going crazy over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome to the stage. We have Tiff, the gift, break room 411. Hey sis.
Shut out! Hey, girl.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, Bestie.
I'm
Hey,
good.
bestie. Hey, Misty.
Hello.
And,
How you doing?
and hey, open. Good Lord, this store crowded. Um, oh, I just came up here for a short minute because I'm driving, so I'm gonna hop down right after. But shout out to everybody in the chat, all of that, all of that. I only came up to tell a very short little thing that I kind of had experienced, not in this sector, but entering another one. During the time that I was in the Latrue sector or whatever, it was about halfway in, maybe earlier this year. I was kind of switching up before I did Ghost Page. I was going to have do another page that was in another sector or whatever. So I had started scouting around, trying to see, what was the haps out there or whatever. So I found a particular sector that I'm not going to name because now they dangerous. Okay, so I ain't gonna name them either. However, when I entered, I may have looked at some lives for like 2 or 3 days, y'all. Right now, y'all know that sometimes things like can get a little nasty at the mouth when people over here argue or whatever. When I tell y'all this type of arguing over here is a cakewalk compared to what I seen over in the other sector. Let me tell y'all really, really briefly. These people were throwing fire bombs in each other's houses, lighting stuff on fire and throwing them in each other's houses. These people, two people who was beefing actually shot each other, and their sons shot each other.
Wow.
That yeah. So when I say, this sector over here can be like annoying and go way too far and all of that, but this sector here is like it I wouldn't consider this sector as dangerous as those that are really doing crazy stuff behind these stories and all of that. Like people are literally shooting each other behind sagas and stuff. Like while a lot of people over here will threaten you, well, I'm gonna pull up, I'm pull up. You see, ain't nobody got hurt over here in the little true saga as far as putting your hands on somebody. But there are sectors where people catch flights, there are sectors where people lay hands, and there are sectors where people have gotten shot. And so, yes, if anybody moving on to a new sector, please do your homework. Please do your homework. It's the only reason why I didn't get too deep in the Queen of Kings like I really really, really wanted to, because I saw that one was similar to this one. So I just was like, I don't feel like going through that docs and stuff and beefing. But yes, y'all, these sectors get way worse than you could imagine. Like people tearing each other cars up. Like it is crazy out there. So if y'all move on to other things, just be careful and choose wisely, because hunty, it's dangerous.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree.
Pray about it, and definitely pray about it. Take it to God, because you might think, like Miss D has said, I believe earlier, I didn't think this sector was gonna get how it got. I would have never got into this sector if I knew it was gonna get so nasty, you know. So
Right.
this next round I'm doing, I'm having to really slow down and just kind of let myself be led, you know, just let myself be led, because it can, families do get in danger, y'all, spouses, your homes, like it is really horrible and scary. So you know, and don't much scare me, nothing scares me in this sector, but in other sectors, child, I put my running shoes on and I ran up out of there. Do you hear me? Like baby, nobody. I mean, these two men, and then I gotta drop down, y'all, but these two men was literally on a panel together talking about, arguing about how they shot each other. You know what I'm saying? And the other one up there was like, man, it was just a ASS shot. I mean, nigga, you lived. I'm like, y'all really up here and on the panel together arguing about having shot each other. Crazy.
Wow. Ooh,
So
it's
yeah,
sad.
I'm gonna jump back down, but open.
Thank
This
you.
has been a wonderful, informative live. It really, truly, truly has, sweetheart. I've enjoyed every second of it, and I'm gonna go back in the chat and finish enjoying it. Shout out,
Thank you, Tip.
you.
I appreciate that.
Now listen now. Don't judge me. I'm telling you now. I gotta get them subs up. So I might shake a little tail feather. Here
Y'all
and
hear
there.
Lolo?
So don't
Only look, wait, go subscribe.
Hold
Only one Lolo with the info.
I might do a little bounce. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you know, hey. And then,
I'm telling you, sometimes it looks like it's getting like that. Like it gets to the point where you're trying to compete. Like, how nasty am I gonna go? Am I gonna start taking stuff out just to get some subs and some super chats?
yeah.
It's going with a lot of
Yeah,
content creators.
Yeah, it took me a
I
while
might
to get
switch up
mine.
wigs. I might switch up wigs one day, throw the wigs off on live, just to be funny, any type of thing. You don't know. Hey, look, you gotta get it how you live it, baby. You gotta get it how you live it. Mm-hmm.
Mel said, let her go get some change. Critical said, I'm starting to believe you. Oh my goodness. Y'all,
Excuse
anyone is
me.
welcome to come up. Any content creators that want to come up, share some advice, or if you've experienced any of these things, or how do you navigate? And this isn't just to discourage anyone. I don't want it to come across like that, but it's
Yeah, you
just,
just gotta. It's just about being careful and safe.
yeah, careful, safe, full perspective, benefits and negative side to this thing. Okay. And just when you come in it, you know, these are some things I can do to prevent it from getting nasty. I know that if I don't want to start getting into it with another content creator on schedules, for example, oh, well, let me start scheduling some of mine as a premiere. Let me go at a certain time of the day. Like D, she had like certain, I think, was it 11:45, 12:45 time every day. You know, she knew that was her time. Her people knew that was
Mm-hmm.
her time. So you could do something like that. So it's not to discourage, it's giving you things to think about in advance, or even now if you are a content creator.
But
Yeah,
I don't want to be. I don't want to deal with nothing demonic. Listen, we've been through a lot of this demonic stuff on almost 2 years. Has it been 2 years yet?
Uh,
I think it's going on to.
mhm.
I think
It has
October makes
gotten
it.
so bad. Okay, it has gotten so bad. So I definitely don't want to cover nothing of the sort of anybody like what they got going on in they homes. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
Right, I get.
no, I can't do it.
Right.
I can't
I
do it. My
remember one
nerves are
day
just
I
too
was so
bad.
scared, right? Open book. So one day I was laying down, just taking a little nap. So I woke up and I grabbed my phone and I'm like, let me see who on live. So I logged on, I went into her chat and I said hello to everybody's chat. Everybody started speaking to me. And she was like, oh yeah, Miss D, we looking for you. We looking for you, girl. My heart went in my shoes. I said, Lord Jesus, help me where I am.
Lord.
Oh my
She said,
God.
we looking for you. We looking for you. What you say about us? What you say about us? She was like, hit that link, right? So I know
Mm-hmm.
in my heart I ain't saying nothing about nobody. So I hit the link. This was the other sector I was in. So I hit the link and I came up, right? So it was already like, well, when I came up, it was nobody on the panel. Then like two more people came up on the panel. Um, so everybody started laughing. They was like, "Oh, you didn't do nothing, prank. We want to bless you with money. You laid on our heart, and we want to bless you with money." So by the time I got off the panel, I had like over $500.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay,
So I
y'all hear
didn't
that?
know.
Okay. Ooh, okay, go ahead. I'm
So
playing.
I didn't know what made them choose me or anything. Um, but she said the content creator. Well, no, with the sub. She said the sub inboxed me on Facebook and said that she was thinking about you and we wanted to do a fundraiser for you today if you come in and chat. So I don't know if that was God just told me pick the phone up and go in the chat and speak to everybody because my heart did race because I don't get into nothing with nobody. So I didn't know what was going on when I went on the panel. You know what I'm saying? She just said, come up here. We heard you was talking about us because I know that's how they do over there.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the link and I came up and they raised over $500 for me on the platform that day.
Wow. Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
blessing. That's a blessing.
Well, Miss D, you got such a beautiful spirit. You keep everything real. You know, you just you. And I
Right.
love the fact that you are you. You needs to always stay that way, authentically you. Just nobody don't need to get on your bad side, cause honey, like I wouldn't want to experience that wrath. No, thank you. But
Right.
other than that, Miss D, I think that you are a great person and you keep it 100 to the core. If you don't mess with nobody, you don't mess with nobody. This is what it is. You get what you see with Miss D, and that's just, hey, that's why I like, that's my mama.
I
Like,
know
that's my
that's right.
mama. You
And
know, but
I
I'm about
love
to drop
everybody.
down
Because I
too.
always say too, I don't like when people use the word hate and stuff. I don't like that word at all. I really don't like that word. And I always say, God want us to love. You know, even though sometimes we might not like what things they say, but please don't hate them. You
Right.
know, you have some love in your
Yeah.
heart. Yeah. You know, don't hate them. Hate is a very strong, nasty word. So I always say I dislike people ways and dislike how people do things. But I'm never gonna sit here and literally say I hate someone because when you started feeling hate, you are bitter now. You took this too far, you're bitter. So
Right.
you need to do some
Right.
research on yourself, you know. So I don't want to feel like that, you know, and especially like I get a lot of counseling, so I learned a lot of things in my counseling to better myself to know how to deal with certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and how to move. You know what I'm saying? How to fall back from certain situations. If I wasn't in counseling, I probably would be so much into so much things that don't mean good for me, meaning don't know how to handle situations. You know what I'm saying? I know how to turn it off, meaning turn my life off and I'll go cold turkey for 2, 3 days. I don't care about the money. It's about my sanity, my peace. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I don't
Right.
want to be all over the place. I don't want to come on my platform all the time feeling down, discouraged, crying. I don't want my people to see me like that. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm going to have days that I may do want to come on here and vent. Like when my mom was leaving, I needed to vent. I couldn't keep that silence. I needed to vent, and I felt like I needed everybody at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And before I even brought it to my platform, Open Book was the first one I hit up behind the scenes because I felt like I couldn't handle it no more. It was too much for me to take on by myself about my mom and the way I was, things going on with the family and stuff. So I reached out to her and she had a long talk with me. And I didn't want to really like come on my platform and say really what was going on because the trust wasn't there. So I broke it down to Open Book on the back end and I just told her everything was going on. So it can be a lot, y'all. And don't ever pick at nobody's pain. When a content creator come on their platform and share any story, I don't care what it is, please don't pick at them at the end.
Right.
Because they open up their heart to you to share their story with you. And by you sitting there making a mockery out of what they done shared, that's just evil. And I don't like that.
Right. I agree. Okay, Lolo and D, y'all have any final thoughts? I'm going to bring up two more.
My final thought is just stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Mm-hmm. Try to stay happy at all times. Don't let too much negative stuff bring you down. Always remember, if you have to take a break and come back. And I want to say, sometimes we don't want to apologize because sometimes we want to feel like we're big-headed or something. Sometimes it's okay to apologize if the next person don't apologize. So always try to do that sometimes too. It's not making you feel like you're scared or anything like that. Sometimes one person just has to be bigger than the other person.
Exactly. Well, thank you, D, so much for your insight, sharing that the wisdom and your stories, giving us warnings and things to think about. It really, really means a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All I have to say is that I need for y'all to just pray that I take my channel to great heights because I am excited. I will be working on some things. I will be doing tiny desk concerts where you'll see me actually singing on the mic with my singers and the musicians. Mm-hmm. So y'all will actually be seeing that live, and I will be covering some great, awesome content as well. So I just want to keep it all positive.
Right. Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
And I need all the prayers. Huh?
Yes, we got you. I said I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I play with the twerking and stuff. I just like to laugh and play and stuff. That's just me. I'm not doing that. I'm not shimmying for nobody. I'm not dropping it low. I'm not doing no rolls. And I'm not doing those handstands. I ain't dancing on the walls or no nothing. I ain't doing none of that stuff. I'm just going to be me. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I will eventually get it. So that's just how I look at it.
It took me for months, okay? You will get there. Mm-hmm. Get there overnight. Mm-hmm. And I kept still coming out doing commentary, and Open Book know that. 4 and 5 hours a day. And I was not monetized. But I kept pushing. But I was getting a little discouraged sometimes. And Open Book was like, no, D, keep going. You got it. And I got there.
Amen. All right, ladies, thank y'all so much. I'm going to bring up, I drop y'all down and I'm going to bring up a couple of more content creators.
Yes. And thank you so much, Open Book. Thank you so much, Lolo. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all.
Love y'all, my sisters.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, y'all, I'm going to bring up 3 more content creators that have been waiting backstage. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, wait a second now. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I kept putting it up and putting it down. Welcome to the stage. Keeping it cute. Look, wait a minute, because since you got a long new name, Keeping It Cute with, what's the new one? Keep It Cute with Miss Mel podcast. We have Critical from Critical and Red, and we have Queen Unique from Humble Me Hype. Welcome to the stage.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, ladies.
What's
Hello,
happening,
hello.
Thank
everybody?
y'all for your patience. Okay, so Miss Mel, what do you have to share with us today?
I wanted to I wanted to tell Dee as far as with her story, the stuff that she was going through
Mm-hmm.
when we was in the other sector. Like it used to make me so mad, so upset, so sad all the time because they really would get to her, and that's what, really draw me to Miss D, because that's when I realized she really had a really good heart. And I really have seen some horrible things that they did to her. Public humiliation, all kind of stuff. So it's like I don't let nobody mess with Miss D at all. Like she has the most beautiful heart, and I just wanted to tell her that. Also, I wanted to bring up the fact that I did put it up in the chat. If I be up in any one of y'all comments and I see any supporters or new people that come up in there that's from the other side, I'm definitely gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna put it like that because like when we was up in the other guy 2K live, I seen a few of them, and they were, basically was on the opposite side. They came up in there and they started trolling. I've even seen some, and the other young ladies live. Not nobody over here, of course, but when I go over there sneaking and geeking, I've seen some over there as well. They are really like supporters of them. But if any of them come over here, I'm definitely gonna give y'all a little red light about that because it'll start drawing people from over there, to your platform. And I know y'all don't want none of that. So I did want to just bring that awareness to it as well. But besides that, I'm grateful to be up here. I'm great. I'm sitting up here folding clothes, tripping out, waiting on Lolo to drop it like it's hot.
I'm finna get down, Mel. I'm finna get down, Mel. Messing with you. So we meet again.
I know, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I want to say hey to everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. As a new content creator, I think the main thing what helps us is that we don't pay attention to what everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? I think that if you pay attention to what you do, you won't get distracted and get discouraged if your panel, if your channel is not growing fast or anything like that. And don't be taking everything so serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so emotional with this. You know, if you don't want to
Mhm.
come on, don't come on. If you want to come on, come on. So that's what helps us. And another thing we did too was we networked outside of the YouTube. That's what really helped me because just saying, hey, I got a
All
channel.
right.
Hey, I got
That's
a channel. You know, people will come in.
that's a
So,
very good idea too. Because I kind of share my things on Facebook too.
hmm even out in the real world, tell people you got a channel. You'd be surprised how many people will be excited.
Right.
Oh, you got a channel? What's the name? And they'll come and subscribe and stuff. That's how I did it a lot. I got more people like that because especially if you're trying to come out of a certain sector, you
Mm-hmm.
can't you can't recruit in the same sector.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
You got to get out of it. And how you do that,
Mhm.
bringing more people that's out of the sector.
Mhm.
So everything is strategic on how we do what we do on my channel. Um, because we're not doing it, we're not monetized. We went in not trying to be monetized. We was like, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. That wasn't our goal. That wasn't, our mission. So
Uh-oh, your phone went out critical.
can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Now I was saying, we're not monetized. We didn't go into it looking at monetization or nothing like that. If we do, we did. That's fine. If we didn't, that's fine too. Because you have to go in with your own agenda. What's your agenda? What do you want to get out of your platform? Not what everybody else is doing. Looking
Right.
at everybody numbers and everybody subs, and that shouldn't concern you as a content creator, a new one. That shouldn't even concern you.
Right. Right. That's good advice. And I like what Ashley D also put because it kind of goes in line with what you were saying, Critical.
Mm-hmm.
Making some business cards about your
Mm-hmm.
channel,
Mm-hmm.
getting some merch, have a
Mm-hmm.
subscribe to my channel, some t-shirts, hat, have your logo, put a little car decal, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, you are a brand. And
Yeah.
that's something to consider with your channel, all of that, you're a brand. And so, how are you representing
That's what it was.
something that you have built and developed? What do you want that to look like? So, if you're a walking brand and you go and people know you clowning, popping off, they're gonna wonder, I don't know if I want to come to that channel.
Exactly.
No.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's just something to consider too. Welcome, May. I just saw that you were in the chat. Thank you for joining. Okay, Critical. I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring that up while you were talking.
No, yeah, that's good. You good. Yeah, I think that, again, like I said, just think about what you want to bring. If you bring what you bring and not worry about what everybody else is doing or what they looking like and what they you, in this sector that we were in, I seen a lot of that. A lot of they got this, they doing that. I mean, stop paying attention to that. That means nothing if you're trying to grow your own channel.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I
That's
want to
my
give a
advice.
thank you, Critical and Miss Mel. I want to before we go to Queen, I want to give a shout out to Critical for that blessing. Thank you so much, sis. I really
You're welcome,
appreciate
sis.
it. And then also Dreaming Girl and Miss Mel for the copies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It Queen Unique. Hey, sis.
Hey, Open. What's happening, chat?
How are you today?
I am actually doing a lot better, and I was late to your live, Open, so I do apologize. Like my night has just been a
Oh
little bit
my
chaotic.
God. I know you busy. Look, I'm trying to double duty, helping my daughter to
Absolutely.
bed and be on a whole live. I'm like, hold it down, Chris.
Absolutely. And y'all know I'm gonna be very transparent. I did reach out to Open earlier, so when I reached out to her earlier, that settled my spirit. But then she told me, she was going live, and I'm gonna always show love in the building. But
Mm-hmm.
Open, this was an absolutely amazing an amazing live. And on yesterday, you guys saw me in a position where a lot of you haven't, what I'm saying, had the opportunity to see me in. If you guys, once this live is over and we go back to our respective homes, Open, I'm gonna leave this information right here on your panel before I get out of here because I am still a bit emotional about just this whole ordeal. When you guys leave Open's home tonight and go back to your respective panels, you will see that I have removed my live from last night. I have also removed the post that was about that person who I will not name on Open's panel.
Mm-hmm.
And what I can say to my YouTube family who will see this live right now as it happens, those of you who will see the replay, our family have seen all of your prayers, all of your well wishes, but they have also seen me, get outside of my character, standing up, fighting, windmilling in these airwaves and on my live. And
Mm-hmm.
my family doesn't like to see me like that. So I did remove those things, but we thank you for your support. I would like to lead back into a direction where my family knows that we out here rooting on, our family's behalf. But what I would say to you guys, at any measure, your family doesn't have to be celebrity. Your family doesn't have to have all of these things that the airwaves will have us to believe that we need, these followers, these views,
Mm-hmm.
until it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? You may never know the depth of what that feels like. So we thank you for your prayers. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get back to a regular schedule. But y'all, platforms, the same way we have to get to it to go through it, we have to grow through it.
That's right.
We have to grow through it. And I'm so thankful to be able to hear this live tonight. And just see what you ladies have been through, the different, things. And I've learned so much tonight. And I did not want you guys to continue to go back and see that live on my page and the real message that I want to bring get lost. So you guys will not see that live, but I am very excited to bring you new content, hopefully as of tomorrow morning. I'm excited to see what God is going to do with each of your panels. And with that, I'm going to get back into the comments. I love each of you ladies.
I love you,
Love you,
sis.
sis. Love
And
you.
you know what, sis? This is like raw emotion. I was talking about that with even a super fan. And y'all, this shows really how nasty it can get, but also Queen has shown us that although it got nasty, it doesn't have to stay there. And she even apologized for how she allowed herself to act that night. And I mean, my thing was, like I told girl, you didn't owe me an apology, but I appreciate that, for her to want to protect her brand, protect her family, her heart. She has a pure heart, and I had never seen her go that hard. So I know that she was acting out of hurt. She is very protective of her family, and so our heart goes out to you, sis. Our prayers for healing, but don't be so hard on yourself. It was a moment. You recognized it, and then you corrected it. But you had the right motive and intent in
Absolutely.
why you were reacting like that.
That's
Absolutely. And what I can say now that it's out there, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Y'all know if you watched, or if you didn't know before, go back and check out my videos. I tell y'all all the time that Mama Set is an amazing woman. That's my cousin, but I call her auntie. She's an amazing woman, and she has so much other stuff going on. And the fact that sometimes even she, as Offset's mother, gets lost in her own brand. She's been the person, that I've needed to go to get my growth. And it's like, where do you go when the person that you depend on already got this going on, but you still trying to protect the family's brand and your own? So it's like I've found so many of you amazing platforms. And when you guys saw me get out of character, I had a talk with Mama Set tonight, and she said, baby, she said, and I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Offset was like, cuz I see you out here, but you know what I'm saying? He was like, he just want me to stop. He want me to stop trying to protect the family this way. And I have to respect his wishes, because yes, where we are, me and him are family, he has a family of his own. And when you do these type of things, when you let people, get you to a place, you don't understand how it's affecting the next family. And I have to respect that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We love you, sis. You're family.
Love you.
And thank you for your transparency too, and sharing that with us in your
Absolutely.
heart.
Y'all know I'm not gonna hold nothing from y'all. And now that it's put out there, I've been attacked in so many ways. Like, ooh, since that's Offset, why you don't live like this? Why you don't do that? And it's like everybody's story is not the same. But the fact that we're family, it's like you have to respect somebody's wishes. You have, to a certain extent. You have to, respect somebody's privacy. And moving forward, that will not only go for my own, it will also go for the Hampton family. And that does not mean I'm any less, in stand of what's right and what's true for Robert himself, but that's them people, business. I gotta let them do them so I can make sure that God is able to get to me and use me in the way that he called me for.
Amen. And y'all check out Humble Me Hype, her channel. She does some awesome products. While she's talking, she's creating, and has some beautiful glasses and different types of products. She does a variety of content. So visit Humble Me Hype if you have not subscribed. And also to all of the panelists, their names are in the chat, their channels, except for Critical. I don't know, Critical and Red, if y'all's are your I don't know, you logged in under your channel name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So y'all can just click on that. And then Keeping It Cute with Miss Mel podcast, Royal D, Only One Lolo with the info, Break Room 411. And if any other content creators have some words of advice that want to come up, those of you who are watching the replay, also you can put comments, type in a comment underneath the video as well if you're not here right now.
Sis Brittany has a question.
Okay, Brittany, let me go back to Brittany's question. Let's see.
I also wanted to add to everything everybody was saying is y'all if you all decide to create a platform, have fun with it. Don't overthink it, just
Yeah.
really just try to have fun, because when you overthink it like that, I mean, you start getting frustrated, and like they say, you start thinking about numbers, you trying to, worried about all the wrong things. You get confused and everything. So just try to have fun with it. Whatever is on your mind, be creative the best way that you can, and make sure you're doing something that you like to do.
Right. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I totally agree. I used to tell the teachers, look, if you bored with the lesson, guess what? It's going to come across that way. So you got to find, how can I make this lesson fun and engaging? Okay. And then you work with that, because when you're having fun and you're into it, the students will want to get into it. So whatever you're going over, if you come and approach it like, oh, I don't feel like doing this today, because as tired as I was, I'm not going to bring that energy to y'all.
That's right.
You have to, because I'm doing this, which goes back to, I had it up here. Oh, Lord, Brittany's question. Let me go back.
Sorry.
To all of the content creators, what keeps you coming back to do your content? Is it your supporters? I know some it's a hobby, and they don't be on it all of the time. They make time for themselves. Any of y'all want to take a shot at that question? What keeps you coming back?
Okay, well, what keeps me coming back, it is my supporters. It is also a hobby. It is something that I like to do. Is what I like to talk about is true crime, um, stories based off, true events and things like that. Like, for some reason, like, that's what really interests me. I want to know what's going on around me, and stuff like that. I like to be able to bring awareness to people about what's going on in the world, and how we can be able to prevent things, that people go through in their life, how we can prevent it from us going through it as well. So, that really motivates me, for my me coming back when I do come. But I plan on coming more often. I don't like to actually tell my supporters, what day or when I'm coming, because I don't want to disappoint anybody, and because we just never know what might end up happening, that following day, and then you have to turn around and reschedule or say it again, and something else might happen. So, when I come, I normally just come. Like, sometime it'll be, if I decide to get up early one day and, I start thinking about something or whatever, I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and go live. It's always random for me. But, I do plan on, coming live a little bit more, because I have been, even though, and let me say it like this, even though I don't be live, I still work on my platform. You know what I mean? I work towards my platform. I'm always out looking for different content. I'm always putting playlists together and stuff like that. So I'm still giving my platform my time. You know what I
Oh, we
mean?
see. We see you, Mel. You do.
I
Look at
do, and
Mel over
then
there.
oh, hi, girl. And it'd be a lot, because at the same time, I still want to be able to support everybody else too.
Right.
So I do go around, to give my support as well. I go into other sectors. I'm looking, my eyes is always open. So when, I'm still learning even from other content creators. So it really has to be something that you really are interested in doing, and just like I said, have fun with it. Have fun with it.
Right.
Keep it
The way
clean.
you act on your platform is the subscribers you're gonna have. You can't say
Mm-hmm.
you for peace and want a peaceful subscriber chat and comments, but
Mm-hmm.
you raising double hockey sticks. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. That is true.
So you got to also know that what you put out is what you're gonna get.
You are what you attract.
That's powerful right there.
And I have a
Always on the
question.
track.
I have a question to all of the content creators on the panel. Open is asking like what makes us come back. As one of the newer like platforms and as I build, sometimes for me, like it's like you love your subscribers, you know, you kind of you do what you do to bring your message or however, you know, you're relaying what you're relaying on your panels. But sometimes is it like the thrill for anybody or like just knowing that okay, I could do this another day that kind of keeps you going. Like if I can just get up and hit the live button and do something today, that's kind of what keeps me going. Like just to make sure I can go every day, so I don't give up.
Right.
It's for me. It's the supporters. For me,
Yes,
it's definitely the supporters.
yes.
Um, I know that I'm finna start coming live more. I had some stuff going on. I've been blessed.
Woohoo!
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I'm praising the win. Uh-oh, did your phone go out? Critical. I think our phone went out.
Don't do me. It's this stupid iPhone that keep going out.
Oh, Greg got quiet.
No, no. Girl, I need to learn how to take it off a rest. Girl, I got a big resting face.
Uh-uh.
Okay. No, but
Trying to go to sleep.
resting face iPhone. But
I'm trying to go
I'm
to
not
sleep.
gonna act silly on this panel. I'm not gonna do it.
Uh-uh.
But it's definitely this open book. Y'all stop. You and Mel, see y'all know how I can get.
Okay, okay, okay.
But it's the supporters. It's definitely the supporters that keep us coming back. I've been a lot busy. I just purchased a new home. So I close on that tomorrow.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
Uh-oh, her phone again.
So
Well, we
open.
gonna have to get you a new phone
We
too,
gotta get
sis.
the phones.
Do me. Don't do
That
me.
this
This is listen though. This is an iPhone 14 Pro Max, doggone it. And
well,
I
go
need to
get that bag.
I want to ask somebody, can they show me how to take the resting face off this? Oh, I can't cuss. I can't cuss. But I need to take the
Uh-uh.
resting mouth face off.
Girl,
Y'all,
that is funny. I don't have an iPhone, so I
I gotta
definitely
talk
don't.
quick. You gotta talk
Me
quick around
either.
here.
I'll see you, Android.
Right,
Real.
right. Now,
But
D, oh,
it's
go
definitely
ahead.
the supporters. It's the supporters. That's all I was saying. But I'm finna start going back live a lot more. My channel was more on a wow factor. I'm one of them people that I like to put stuff out there that make you say, what in the world is this? You
Mm-hmm.
know, I like that kind of stuff. Um, so that's what made me come back. Did I answer the question? Because all
No,
this
you
in and
did.
out done threw me off.
No, you did. You
Did I?
did.
Okay. All right.
hmm And in the chat, D said she loves her people and she loves what she does as well. And I'm gonna go with what y'all are saying too. I feel like it's a family. Um, y'all, some of us we've gone from chat to chat to chat together. Like we travel in a pack. But
Yes.
it's not
Mm-hmm.
like the clique per se, but I feel like some of us have really bonded as family. And
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
am a true, like everywhere I go, not just on social media, but I look for opportunities to motivate other people, encourage, inspire. If I find something exciting to talk about, I like to share it with y'all. If I'm nosy and found something out, I want y'all to be nosy
You
with
do. You
me.
do.
Okay.
You do.
And do.
I just love to talk. I love to laugh and have fun. And so, whereas I was doing that with the Zoom type of atmosphere, having my interviews and having fun with the reading side,
Those
and
was
which we're
awesome
going
too,
to
open
bring
book.
that back, as well. I now it expanded into more, interacting with more channels and things like that. So, y'all really, if it's not for the subscribers, it's really no one to talk to. So y'all
Right.
have fun. We have each other really laughing and joking, and then we know how to cry together. We know how to be upset and bring it on back. When you
Mm-hmm.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
So we go through our human moments and just we're exposed to different things. It's not just the same old thing. I cannot stick with that. I can't just do the same old thing every time, you know.
I do have one thing I want to say, if you don't mind, open book.
Uh-oh.
As a new creator, content creator,
Mhm.
if anybody's listening to the replay, please, when you start, don't go on your channel and say nobody's here. Nobody's here. Where's everybody at? Keep going as though someone is there.
Right.
Right.
That is so true.
Right.
Absolutely.
That is so true. Cause girl, girl, one day
Open with that laugh.
one day I was driving, I'm being transparent. Baby, it was early and I hadn't done an early live in a while because y'all know when I break, okay? And so I would decide to just go live out of the blue one day, and I know I held on a good 3 minutes. Nobody came into the chat. I was like, now at least one or two people, Aries left me hanging that day. I was like,
Oh, Aries got me
maybe
like
one
that
or
before too.
What you say?
Aries got me like that before too. She wasn't even there.
I was like,
That definitely happened to me.
girl, do y'all know I deleted that whole live?
I just exactly that's what I did. Open book. I seriously stayed on there for about 5 minutes. Nobody came.
Well,
I just deleted the whole
what are you
live.
doing up at that time in the morning?
I do at least one person, okay? But ain't nobody in here. I ain't finna talk to
Right.
myself. Now,
Wait,
I'm
Brittany,
talking.
I felt like a loser. I'm like, loser.
Oh my
That's
god.
what I felt like, baby. I deleted that whole live. I said, well,
Yes.
I'll try to get another.
Well, Oprah, I
That
got
is
a
a
question. Oprah, I
blooper.
got a question.
Uh-huh.
Oprah, what were you doing up at that time in the morning? What was you getting ready to talk about at that time in the morning, Oprah?
Because see, my daughter had gone back to school earlier than other schools. So I was up taking her to school. And I said, I'm gonna just say hi to everybody, you know. It's early. Girl, not a one person in like 3 or 4 minutes came onto that live. I said, they trying me today. I'm gonna do this whole live. Ain't nobody gonna know I was up there.
So let me ask everybody a question. How long do you stay on with nobody coming in before you say,
Yes,
I
that's
gotta
a good
go?
question.
I gotta
That's
go.
a good question.
Isn't it like 5 minutes?
I did 5 minutes, y'all. I did 5 minutes. It was a wrap.
Okay.
I mean, I think I just heard that on the airwaves.
Thank you, Shelly Shell. I appreciate that, sis, for
So
that.
I'm definitely not about to be up there talking to myself, child.
Baby, and like I say, I'm not about numbers. You know, if it's one or two people in there, I'm cool. You know, but dang, none of y'all showed up. I say I'm deleting the whole lot.
And did you say hello? Do you still
Embarrassing.
say hello? Like, hey.
Girl, I wasn't saying nothing until I saw somebody up in there.
Exactly, y'all. Exactly, too.
You gotta
I
remember
ain't gonna
people are
talk to
coming to look at the
myself.
replay. You gotta remember that. I just switch it. I'll say hello, everyone that's looking at the replay. I just say that.
Recording. At that time, I didn't know I could record.
Oh my god. She's
I
about
should
to
just get a
look
recording.
at everyone looking at the replay.
Yeah.
Because none of y'all was
You
up there.
live talking about the replay, sis.
I was.
Girl, don't clown us little people. Because, baby, I will talk to two people. But I've never sat there and just had a whole conversation by myself and then said, no.
You start singing, one is the loneliest number.
Ashley D said, no matter what, ladies, continue to go live, continue to push out content. You never know who's watching. That is so true. So true.
See,
You could
that's
have
why I say the replay. Hey, replay.
right. Top producer. They see your content, hear your personality, want to bring you onto a television show, radio show. You never know who's watching. They could be one of the one.
They could be one of the replays. See,
Right,
see.
the replay crew.
Mhm.
Man,
And then open one more question because I've been in and out tonight. So one more question: how long has everybody been a platformer? Like how long have you guys been established?
well, my channel for actually 5-year mark is coming up next month. But
Oh,
I haven't been
shit.
on here with the lives that long. That's only been probably about a year, a little over a year. So I had
Okay.
it for like 4 years before that. But like I said, I would do my interviews. If you go back on my channel and look at the videos, I would do Zoom platform and just transfer them over to my YouTube. But as far as
Okay.
being over here doing content over here, then that's probably been for the past like over a year.
Ours is
Okay.
under a year. Under a year.
Yeah,
Under a
mine is a
year.
little over a year. Basically, once the saga was over, that's when I created my page.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I
Absolutely.
didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow. That's
It's just so
interesting.
amazing. It's
Yeah,
just
I
so
did that
amazing.
purposely because I was so involved within the saga, and it was real intense. Y'all know, open sus, it was very intense and it was a
Yes,
lot. I
a
was
lot
not gonna
going
be
on.
able to, hold down a platform and be in
Mm-mm.
tune at the same time because it was always so much going on. You talking about Sweet Mom with about 8 hour lives. You
Girl,
Yes.
talking about
girl.
Put me to
you
sleep
saw
with
what
her
I'm
voice.
saying. Yes. So
But
I
y'all
was
know what?
like,
I
so
miss
this is
those
over.
lives though. I miss
Me
those.
too.
Those
Me
when it was
too.
fun,
Hmm.
Hmm.
I learned a lot. I actually learned a lot through Sweet Ma's platform when she would go over, the different videos and things like that, showing the contradictions. Then it expanded to her and Lupac and so forth. They were really good about doing that. And there are other content creators, that along the way, as I listen and because like every content creator had their own way of delivering it or
Hmm.
pieces that they stay on the content, okay, what the story was about. But I
yeah.
think
Yep.
as the story closed out, we had to start, focusing on other stuff. And so, but yeah, I was learning a lot. I was learning a lot from those content creators that were covering the stories.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I started off in hers and then went farther from that as a supporter in different people's and then mod and then to to the panel.
Hmm.
Those content creators, they made it look real easy.
Yes, it's a lot more involved.
For real. I'm like, I feel bamboozled. I'm like,
Right.
Yeah.
they made it look easy just to get up there, just talk, speak, and it'd be like, oh wow, I'm not used to this. But
Now,
Yeah,
eventually,
they
once you find your strength, you'll start getting more and more comfortable behind it.
once you find your groove, yeah. Now, Brittany, me and Mel, we're talking about like right after all of that came out with the tote situation. Then the group started forming with the Beehives and the Robert supporters. You had doxing going on, people just going at it was like a lot. It was a lot of pieces and characters in the story back then too, and so that's when people were trying to keep up with everything. Then you would have Jaffe going live. Then they started attacking Jaffe. It was like different stuff. Like, oh my gosh, you had more and more content creators coming to YouTube talking about it.
and then
Um,
they started attacking the supporters because I know I was getting
yep.
inbox telling me to suck Robert and all kind of stuff.
Uh-uh. Oh,
Mm-hmm. They still in there. I've been trying to still find them people like I'm gonna get you.
uh-uh.
But
They probably
hmm
under a different name.
they
But
are.
you
They
know
are.
what? I don't think, to be honest, the older bees, like I don't call them bees anymore, but like the older bees that back then, the hardcore ones that would go hard, a lot
Yeah,
of them, I wonder, are they still around or what happened to them? Because I think it's a different crew right now. I really don't think.
it is.
They
They're
about
a
to
lot
change their
softer
name
than the
and
old ones.
came over here with us.
Hmm
But I mean, I just always wonder because it was like y'all a different type of thing going on with the keeping up with the Truth page and
Yeah.
Oh my God. Every day I woke up trying to see what was on that page.
And then they went to reload it because they was getting
The
attacked.
reloaded. Yep, that
Mhm.
page. It was like a lot of moving pieces back then. Brittany. So yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, any
I mean, it
final
was fun though.
yeah, it was fun. It kept you engaged. It really did. Although it's their real life. But it was like just to see everything play out, how it all played out. I was like, wow. Any final thoughts, ladies, that you would like to share before we end?
Okay, well, Open, I'm actually getting ready to drop out. I had actually just typed the comment and then you called to the end. So
Okay.
I'm doing a face mask, y'all. My hubby need my attention, but Open, I was just typing out that I wanted to thank you again. I'm so thankful for platforms like yours, where ladies platforms, we can come together and be heard. And I really appreciate that. To each of the platforms and the panelists tonight, I've learned so much from you guys, so much insight. And I'm, again, so excited to see what God is going to do with us moving forward, y'all. I really am.
Yes.
So shout out to y'all and everybody have an amazing evening.
Yes, thank you, Queen.
I second that.
We love you. And tell your husband hello and the family hello. Thank you for rocking it, for the apology and sharing your heart with us tonight. And
Mhm.
God bless you, sis. I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all for accepting me for who I am and what I'm growing through right now. Y'all have again an amazing night. I see y'all tomorrow, hopefully.
Yes,
Okay, humble.
yes.
Yes. Yep.
Definitely. Good night, sis. Okay, anyone else?
Why my picture not showing?
I don't know. You always have this issue,
I
girl.
know. StreamYard better count their days.
Last time you had to go out and come back in, Aries was laughing.
And then that's my phone and stuff. You got to talk real quick.
What,
Mm. Got to get it
what
together,
be
y'all.
wrong, Crystal? Because every time.
Man, what's going on with
Remember
your
you had
mic?
did
Your mic.
Whose mic is that?
it's messed up.
I don't think it's mine. Let me
Te-
mute. Okay, Crystal,
testing.
talk.
Testing. I said testing. Is it mine?
We can hear you.
Okay, well, Mel, you say something.
That's me.
I think it's Mel.
Yep, it's Mel. It's Mel.
Okay, either one of y'all can give your final thoughts. It's fine. It's not too bad.
Oh, then she gonna leave. I can't.
Lord,
Mel that got swallowed.
there
Mel,
she
you.
go. Oh Lord, Mel
See,
just
anybody
left.
got StreamYard? I'm trying to tell y'all, StreamYard be hating.
Okay, critical. It's me and you. What you got?
Well, I don't have nothing less to say. I think I done said enough. And I conducted myself very well.
You did good, sis. You did good.
See, yay.
Woo, woo, woo.
No, but I want to thank everybody in the chat though that congratulated me. I thank y'all so much because it's been a long road. And to be able to finally get them keys tomorrow
Woo,
um
woo.
makes me feel really good. So thank y'all for the congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, sis. I'm so happy for you and everything God is doing in your life. And I'm happy about you and Red's channel moving forward and, the things that you're going to do. Looking
Oh
forward
yeah.
to it, sis.
So hopefully y'all can help me decorate. I'm gonna put a picture up of the kitchen. I'm gonna start in the kitchen. So I definitely want some input on the decorating and stuff.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. Well, sis, you have a good night. Thank you for coming up and being our guest on the panel.
Thank you for having me, sis. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
having me.
Anytime.
All right. Well, I'm finna go ahead and get out. And
Okay.
everybody have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow, sis.
Okay.
Have a good night.
You too.
So, y'all, thank you so much for joining tonight. I really, really enjoyed this live. I really did. I've been trying to do it for over a week. So I can breathe now. We got through this, but shout out to all of The content creators, Miss Mel, thank you. She said, thank you, sis, for bringing me up. I enjoyed you in the chat. Love you. Love you too. Thank you for being a guest panelist too. To Royal D, Lolo, Break Room 411, Miss Mel, Queen Unique, and Critical. Thank y'all so much for being a special guest. To all of the content creators, aspiring content creators, I hope that something in this live helped you, encouraged you, gave you some information that could be a potential solution to show that we don't always have to get nasty. Okay. Although there's a nasty side to it, we have a brand to protect. We have a channel to protect. And we provided throughout this live different ways of getting around the nastiness. Okay. But thank you to all that are watching the replay. Make sure you hit the like button and share with someone. Please share it on your channels. And then also, if you have not subscribed, if you are a new subscriber, hit that subscribe button and the bell, because you never know when I'm going to go live. And I want to thank each and every one of you. And we have a special message from Micah Man.
And make sure I thank you all thank you so much for joining on Mommy's Night. I hope you have a great night today with every single day.
Yay. And you heard it right there from Micah Man. Dreamy Girl said, good night, everyone. Please like and share. Thanks for all of the love and support. Yes, shout out to all of the mods. Thank you all for your hard work, for being here, and to every supporter, every member. Thank you from the open book. I love you all. And don't forget, I'll see you in the morning, God willing. Have a great night. Bye-bye.